In this video, we're going to talk to you about the Elna EasyCover cover stitch only machine. This machine is a dedicated cover stitch only serger. It is in the serger line, but it does not have a knife like you may see on a traditional serger. This will do a 2 or 3 needle cover stitch. It has a lot of neat features to it, and just like its namesake, this machine is very easy to operate. So let's dive in and take a look at the major features of this machine. You may already own a regular serger that trims the fabric, and that's why you need a cover stitch only machine. You can have your regular serger set up for your 4-thread overlock, and then have the cover stitch only machine set up to do your cover hem. We do carry machines that does everything for you, but you do have to rethread. Sometimes on certain brands, retool the machine to go to cover stitch, and then you have to do the same thing again to go back to your regular serging. So have a dedicated cover stitch only machine is really a lot more affordable and a lot more convenient on you. The EasyCover will give you 4 threads. It is very easy to operate, very easy to thread. It's such a large machine, a lot bigger than your traditional serger. So the threading of this machine is really easy. There's only one looper that we have to thread. It's right here in the front cover of the machine. All I have to do is go in here. Right there is my looper. That's the only one I have to thread and I have to worry about. And it's real easy to get to that. Everything's color coded all the way to that looper. Because this machine is larger, I've got more room to work with. It is going to be a lot more comfortable sewing it. And in the front door, there's all the diagram of what each stitch is. We'll show you that on the website. This particular machine will have a lot larger feed dog system than most machines because we're generally working with lighter weight materials like knits, batiste, things of that nature. It will keep your fabric flat as the needles penetrating the garment, and we can adjust the ratio of these feed dogs over here on the side with the dials. Do check our website out. We'll have a lot more information on that there. It does come with a very detailed instruction manual, but you'll find because this machine is in such a niche by itself, it's dedicated to doing a few tasks, and with the aid of optional accessories, you can do a lot more things with it. But the basic operation of this machine, once you've got it set up, there's very few things you're going to have to change or adjust on this machine. That's what does make it, so easy to operate. But threading our machine, everything is channeled all the way to our looper. These 3 here is for my needles. It goes right over here and down to my needle. So there's not a lot that you have to deal with threading. That's the #1 hurdle with a regular serger. But you're not going to run into that here. We do have adjustable pressure on this machine, and this is very important because when I'm working with those lighter weight materials, sometimes I do have to back off of the pressure that's pressing down on my presser foot. So I can easily do that here. I like how this machine does have the removable tray. So now I have a free arm that's exposed for going through and doing my cover hem on a pair of pants or a shirt sleeve, things of that nature. And I'm able to get that on there. And then I can put this back when I'm going to regular material. There are specialty attachments on the front of the machine. There's 4 holes here for different attachments like binders and seam guides to attach to. There are other optional presser feet like elastic feet. There's different clear feet and feet that has guides built onto them. And Ken Sewing Center carries everything that's made for this machine. There's other tables that we have available, extension tables to the left so I can support the way of the material. So do check out our website or feel free to call us anytime with questions on this particular machine. I do have a lot of controls built onto the machine here. I've got my differential, got my stitch length right here, so I can adjust my feed dog system for the type materials that I'm working with. I can adjust my stitch length really easy. What sets the EasyCover apart from other cover stitch machines? Yes, you have a tension on your looper, and you have a tension for each one of your 3 needles. So if you don't want to do a triple cover, you can take 1 needle out and you do the double cover. But here I have this particular guide here, and this is one thing that separates this machine from other machines on the market. If you're having a problem with your fabric curling, we can adjust our tension here to reduce that. If you're having problems, and we'll run into that from time to time on stretch material where maybe the stitches are skipping. In the manual, we'll talk about what each one of these settings is for and how we can adjust our tension, how we can adjust our stitch length to get those problems corrected. So do check that out on the website. Well, let's sew on the machine. Let me show just how smooth and easy this machine is to operate. It will come threaded at the factory, so you can tie on real easy and pull it through. But if you'll see here, the machine's super quiet. I'm at full speed now. I do have a little razor on the side of the machine, and now I've done triple cover stitch. Ken Sewing Center is your authorized Elna dealer. We carry every model within the Elna line. We carry all the accessories that's made for the machine. If you get your machine from us, once you get home with it, if you have a question or a problem, just be sitting in front of your machine, pick up the phone and give us a call. We have these machines set up on our sales floor. We can walk out in front of one and sit down and talk you through different issues, troubleshoot with you, help you with accessories of how to use those. So feel free to touch base with us anytime.